Hey guys, and welcome back to Hearthstone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and we are about to do some goddamn arena. Yes! By the way, follow up to the last video. I'm currently rank 14, I think. Yeah. Kind of getting into the swing of things here. You know, doing ranked and stuff. I showed you the first sort of few games I played since coming back to Hearthstone, and it was a travesty. But we did okay somehow, still in that video. And I'm so sorry that I was such a noob. But you know, what can you do? I hadn't played for a while, and I was shaking off that rust. Obviously, that rust has not completely been shook off. It's going to take some time for me to get back to my old previous level of play. And this is going to be my first arena run since coming back to Hearthstone. I'm excited and horrified at the same time. So, as you can see here down at the bottom, we have 3 quests. Paladin or Warrior, Rogue or Warrior, Shaman or Warlock. So, it looks like the best one for us to play would be a Warrior, because we have 2 quests for 60 gold, and it would essentially earn us back the money we spend on the arena. So, we happen to have a Warrior. These all look pretty good, and I'm tempted by the Paladin, but based on the quests, it's victory or death. So let's do our little selection. Okay, so Mana Wraith, not my biggest thing, not big fan of it. Abomination. Now, Warriors don't get much board clear, do they, when you think about it? They've got Whirlwind and like a Brawl maybe. That's it. Now, Crazy Alchemist always has some potential, I suppose, but I think because a Warrior just doesn't have any board clear, really, I feel like I won't get any in this arena run, so an Abomination feels like the right choice there. Between Frostwolf Warlord and Shattered Sun Cleric, I'm going to go Shattered Sun Cleric, it's useful. A Silence, a Dragonling Mechanic, a Rampage. I quite like Rampage, I feel like it's undervalued, but against the Silence and, yeah, Dragon Mechanic, I don't know. The Silence is always powerful, yes, but an Ironbeak Owl is shite once it's down. It's just so meh, and you don't want it early game, so I'll probably hold out and see if I can get the other Silence. Dragonling Mechanic, it's just a strong card. Alright, Beaky Boy, I get it. Fucking hell, you want in, but I'm sorry, no. Charge is actually quite good now, isn't it? It got reworked just as I stopped playing. It used to be 0 mana and you just give it just a card charge, but now it's 3 mana, but you get 2 extra attack and charge. Not a bad card, and I quite like the idea of it, but shield block too strong. Alright, Elven Archer is meh, but you do get some stuff out of it. Scarlet Crusader is pretty good. War Golems, ugh. So, Scarlet Crusader. God, I'm tempted to get the charge, but the Amane Berserker, always good. We need some cheaper stuff. Slam all the way across the sky. Got Chronolee, hell yeah. Another Slam versus a Frost Elemental, and no Mission Inventor, obviously, but come on. No Mission Inventor, it's not even relevant. We have no 6s. We have 1 Slam. Yeah, I get the Slams. It's the safer option. Questing Adventurer and shit, so Questing Adventurer. Knife Juggler versus Emperor Cobra. Knife Juggler all the way. God, I'm so happy they didn't change Knife Juggler. He's such a baller. I love him. Right, Cult Master for card draw. Stormwind Champion for a huge powerful buff to all allied minions. Or the potential charge, which is still incredibly tempting. I mean, go ahead in the comments. Tell me I'm being a noob or something and being like, you should have got those charge. Because, you know, it was a new change to me and I've not kind of played or looked into the card since coming back, so who knows, maybe it's really powerful now. But for now, I think I'm going to go with the Cult Master because I don't have like any card draw. I have shield block and that's it, so it could save me. Acidic Swamp Ooze is amazing, but the Weaponsmith, oh my god, so good. Ooh, Shield Slam, Brawl, and motherfucking Gorehowl, thank you very much. Another epic, don't mind if I do. Cost 1 less for each minion on battlefield, 1 less for each damage hero taken, 1 less for each card in hand. So it's between Molten Giant and Sea Giant, and I feel like Sea Giant's better. Another Gorehowl? Are you shitting me? Is that a bad idea? Yeah, it feels like a bad idea to have 2 Gorehowls in your deck. No, No, let's not be crazy. I feel like Shield Slam's a better idea because I do have ways to give myself armor, obviously, with my hero ability and the shield block, and it'll work with that. And also 2 Gore Howls just doesn't seem that great, honestly. Blood Cell Raider there because I have a lot of weapons as a warrior. Usually anyway, I'm fucking not got many. Whirlwind's great and everything, but no. A lot of the arena. Dread Corsair, again great when you have weapons, but I don't have any. Lepanome's just standard and it's a 1, so. Murloc, War Leader, Hungry Crab, and a Doom Slayer. These are all shite. Absolute shite. So, Hungry Crab, I guess. Arcanite Reaper, at long last, a weapon. Warsong Commander's still good. Cleave's good. Get that. We've got on a healthy curve here, I guess. Spiteful Smith, your weapon has 2 extra attack. Fairy Dragon, very good. We already have a fair amount of late game, I guess. Fairy Dragon seems... It's always good. Execute, very useful. Versus Jungle Panther and Earthen Ringfast. All of these cards are kind of good. Maybe the utility would be better. Yeah. Just 1 execute. Hello! Fiery War Axe. Hello! Fiery War Axe. Pint-sized Summoner wins this day. We've got too much 2 mana here. Oh god. Oh, it's so good as well. We have so much 2 mana though. Should I? Cultast Master's so good. It's so good. But Brewmaster's not bad either. Nah, go with the curve. Go with the curve. All of these are pretty crap. Rampage has some utility. Agent Squire sucks. I mean, it's still a good card, but I don't need any more 1s. And as many 2s as I have, you know? Right. We have a final card of the deck. The Blood Knight, Molten Giant. Those are our choices. So, how many Divine Shields do we have to work with ourselves, ignoring what the opponent potentially could have? And we kind of only have the 1. So, still a good card, and a great when you combine it with that, but it takes 6 mana to pull off. Whereas Molten Giant is just a big guy, and we're kind of lacking on the big guys, so there we go. Anyway, that's the deck. Let's get into the first game. Terrible news, guys. The light apparently will bring victory, so don't want that. Don't want Slam early. Questing Adventurer, don't really want that early either. And Shield Slam, I'm not going to have much armor. So all of those can go away, please. Give me something good. That's slightly better. Very slightly. You know, I just realised we didn't get any Frothing Berserkers in this deck. Kind of shitty. Ah, yes, a Priest and his only card that we ever see from Priest ever. Northshire Clerics. So, I can't coin into anything except, you know, armor up, and it doesn't seem all that great of a move, strangely enough. Boy, those combo well together. Whenever someone, a friendly minion, is healed, draw a card, and that heals pretty much anything that's hurt. So, have to be careful with what I choose to hit. Fortunately for me, we do have the Scarlet Crusader, and we can use that to clear that. Hopefully. I mean, they do have 3 mana, and as a priest, they can just, you know, pop a button and kill it. Damn. Damn. So he draws the cards by giving it 5 health. Trades, takes damage, uses mana to heal it. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I guess that's 2 heals, really. Right. That saves it, yeah. Damn. Well, fortunately for me, I do have an execute. No, fucking no. Here, I'll give him a rampage. It's hilarious it can give enemy minions that. I guess it's some utility. God, the artwork. Go on then. So, we're just going to go ahead and buff you up. Thank you very much. We've got to cleanse the Sunwell, guys. Cleanse that Sunwell. So that gives us the extra attack damage to finish the job there. And he has nothing in play right now that can do anything. Though, Holy Nova does do 2 damage across the board to enemy minions. So, both of my minions currently would die. However, we have a rampage to make use of. That's pretty sweet. So we have some options here. What would this do? They would give it 3 health and 3 damage, putting it up to a grand total of 7 damage and 4 health, and it would survive. Not bad. Not bad. That would heal it for free, so no matter what I do with this, it's not going to do anything. So that's an interesting thing to think about. I think I'll hang on to this because we're getting into Holy Nova range, so no real reason to do that. So we'll rampage this up, armor up, kill that. Doesn't matter really what I hit here because that's just going to heal it up for the exact amount I could do. It's a shame. The Holy Light Oil it's not bad. It's not a bad card. I have seen, you know, people say it's bad, but I don't know. I feel like it has a lot of utility, and if you're lucky, I suppose, it does a lot. So it's probably why people say it's a bad card, because it requires luck. So he could have an Arcanite Reaper, he could have a Sea Giant, he could have an Execute, Hungry Crab, or a Mani Berserker. Best case scenario, he has a Hungry Crab. Worst case scenario, I don't know, Arcanite Reaper, Sea Giant, and Execute all suck for me. Though he uses 3 mana to destroy something with 1 health. I'm okay with that. It had 1 health. And I'm just going to kill that. That was a really bad move by him there. Arcanite Reaper as well to remove that. Yeah, alright, that sounds good to me. So we gain control of the board. We have a weapon in play and 3-1 on the board. So good. Saving up our mana to pop out the Sea Giant. That's always been a bad card. Not sure if it's been changed. Maybe it's better now, but yeah, I doubt it. Right, so we have not a whole lot we can do here. What I can do is give myself some armor and draw a card. So I'm going to hit that with the weapon. I know that much. And I want to do that before I put the armor on. Leave me with 3 mana. Yeah, okay, we'll see what we get. Nice. That's not bad at all. We're gonna put that out because it survives a Holy Nova. We're gonna hang on to that just in case at some point he does put down a Murloc. It's just worthless otherwise. It's the kind of thing you either play on turn 1, maybe turn 2, or you use it to kill a Murloc. Otherwise it's just shite. He's gonna get some nice card draw here. He ends up killing my 2/3. He hasn't really done all that much, so I feel comfortable. Nice, we get some card draw right here. Slam for 2. Ooh. Ooh. No, I don't need it right now. So again, if I put down my Hungry Crab now, it dies to a Holy Nova, so no reason to. Gotta say, the artwork of Hearthstone is amazing. Like, just the crisp, in-depth level of all of the little characters and, you know, the heroes and the weapons. I love it. And it's actually, if you didn't know, what inspired me to start drawing again. I've got a hit. What? Why didn't you just use the damage it did and hit that and kill that? Okay, well, I'm against a new player, I feel. Yeah. Well then. So I could spend 4 mana here, leaving me with a grand total of 4 mana, to lower that by 2. So it would be 5 mana, so that does not work. I could Hungry Crab and make it 6 mana, and that leaves me with 1 mana to do nothing, so it's not really relevant. I'm going to hit that, we know that much. And yeah, there was nothing else I could do, so it's fine. Like, you may be saying to yourself, Hollow, why did you do that? You should have put down the Sea Giant first. And fair enough, yeah, whatever, I guess. But I would have had 1 mana, and I wouldn't have put down the Hungry Crab, so I wouldn't have done anything there, so it was fine. Right. I can Molten Giant here, if I wanted to. Which is just another 8/8, which is obviously still a good play, but it leaves me with no mana left at all, like none. And I want to execute that. So we're going to use this 3/1, I believe, to deal with that. So yeah, just Dragonling mechanic. Just gonna armor up. Use the free one to hit that. Execute it. Start pounding him. And honestly, he's so low that I'm happy to put on a weapon and just start hitting him, because there's a chance that I will top deck Gorehowl, which does 7 damage. So I could just kill him with that, to be honest. Next turn I have a Molten Giant and a Leponome or Hungry Crab to put down. He gets a free Molten Giant out. That does nothing, but it costs him nothing, so it's fine. That's the kind of thing he needed. A Taunt. The Red Leader's not really going to do anything. The Acolyte of Pain, not going to do anything. Game over. Game over. So, 7 damage. 3, 5, 6, 7. How much health does he have? Oh, exactly 8. I have exactly 8 damage right there. And that's our first game. Also, I was going to talk about artwork and stuff, but then I got distracted. I'll do that in the next game. Okay, we're in the next game. We're against a Shaman. Something Doomhammer. I will keep the Weaponsmith because it's good early. Ah! Get a weapon back! I mean, I can't complain. Fiery War Axe is pretty sweet, but I'm going to complain anyway. So I was talking about artwork and how Hearthstone's artwork inspired me to start drawing, and I went out and got notepads. I went and started drawing and learning to draw again, and it was really an enjoyable experience. And I did some Hearthstone artwork. I did a lot of different characters. I've done like videos on the artwork I've done so far. If you want to check those out, like in a vlog, I believe I did one of those. That's an awkward amount of health for me. Annoyingly, it has just out of range on all things here. So I could spend 2 mana, and I could put that to free, hit that, has 1 health left. Shouldn't do that. Fiery War Axe, 1 damage, one damage too little. I could Wraithy Weaponsmith and trade off with those and have a free in play. And I feel like, yeah, go on. That feels best. As much as I'd like to keep this alive, he's going to be looking to buff that up. So I need to remove it. I need to remove it while it's weak. It leaves me with a weapon in play and a free and board control. Works for me. So yeah, I started doing artwork again. Damn, he's rocked by a weapon. Didn't kill that for the exact damage he needed. Yeah, so I started doing drawing again and picking up and learning it. And I recently acquired and bought a tablet, a drawing tablet, a graphics tablet, whatever you want to call it. This is awkward because I don't have anything I can do here. Could weapon up here. He might have an ooze. But, you know, the chances of him having an ooze here are low, so it's cool. But yeah, I got a drawing tablet, and I've recently been doing artwork and stuff. And boy, oh boy, do I suck. Drawing on a tablet is... God, it's so hard. It's so difficult. Ooh, this works. This is a good move here. Oh, that's a very good move. Oh, but no, it's not. Shit. Okay, well, awkward numbers here, but it's okay. So, shield up. Gives me 4 damage on the shield slam. 4 damage there. Use the weapon. 3 damage there, kill that. Have no mana left to do anything, but he's now overloaded and only has 3 mana. I said well played. So you're drawing on a tablet when you're used to drawing just in general. Man, that is... It's so different. It is so shockingly different. I'm not sure what he decided to do that for, because I've got a weapon out that does the exact damage right there. And then it leaves me with a 6/5 and board control. Happy with that. We're getting into late mana now. But it is so different. It's so hard to draw on a tablet at first. The calibrating and stuff, and all these little things that really make a difference to being able to actually draw on a tablet. You know, no one explains them to you. And lucky for me, I have a friend, Jillian, Oceans in Her Eyes, who also draws on tablets, who happily and kindly helped me with that. Okay, so we have a couple of choices.
Farewell.
I think I'll hang on to the buff just in case he's got any AoE and give myself some armor. You know, Don't want to throw out all my cards straight away. So now I have ball control, and what I'm hoping to do next turn is... well, I'm glad I didn't buff, because I was going to buff that and have it survive there. But my plan was to get 6 damage off and then Brewmaster it back, which would have been nice and everything, but not what happened. QQ. Hey, Gohal. How you doing, friend? Right. You can trade with that and do damage there. You can trade with that and do damage there. Could buff it up. It dies to that anyway. I could Brewmaster it back and throw it back out there. That seems good. Or I could just put out big 8/8. Yeah, I feel like the Brewmaster player is a bit better. Because we get to keep a card there, really. Make more out of a card. So we can either buff or we can charge out. Charge out kills that. Dies to that. Clears 2. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 card there. Yeah. Using 1 card and clearing out 2, I feel is pretty useful. Pretty good. So I can't say that's a bad trade. In my mind right now, anyway. First arena run since we came back. Could be making terrible plays, for all I know. Another Fork Lightning there. Annoying, but he overloads himself once again. This guy's a fan of overloading himself, but he's able to get away with it with the mana pool he has right now. More attempts at card draw. And a Healing Totem. We get a Slam. Not really any use here. Sure, I could use it, but I'd rather hold on to it for card draw. And an Abomination would actually clear them out here, when I think about it. But it'll also clear out mine. And then that means he keeps drawing cards. I got 3 mana to play with if I use the Sea Giant, which then could buff up the Brewmaster to a 6/3. Brewmaster's probably going to kill the Mana Tide, though. Irrelevant. So the buff would be kind of pointless. And it wouldn't ensure it survives. I could just armor up. Yeah, that's probably fine. Brewmaster kills that anyway. And we can just armor up. Get ourselves a little bit more health. I mean, he's got nothing right now. He has nothing on the board. And he has 7 mana to do something with that. But yeah, Oceans in Her Eyes has been helping with tablet stuff. So when you actually have 2 monitors, your tablet splits itself in half. So you have got the left side of the tablet for the left side of the screen, and you got the right side of the tablet for the right side of the screen. If you've got a small sort of handheld tablet, then you know it means that your drawing is so much like tighter and harder to do. So I didn't even know that was a thing. So thankfully she was able to tell me about that. Right. The issue here is he has a 4/5. He has a 3/2. I can Slam and Gohal in the same move, but that would be my whole move. Gohal kills that, Slam kills that, 8 damage there. Feels good, even though I don't get to card draw. I don't mind about the Healing Totem when I get to do 8 damage to his face. I now have a 6 damage nuke and an 8 damage on board right now. And if you can do basic math with me, that's 14 damage. 14 damage right there. And I can add that extra 1 damage with the Shattered Cleric. Perfect. Don't get a Taunt Totem. Perfect. Game over. We've won. So let's do math one more time in case I fucked it up. So 8 plus 6, 9. It goes down to a 5. 10 goes down to 4. Yes, it's 14 damage. Hey, what does this do? Gives a minion an extra 1 damage. That's 9 damage right there. 9 plus 6 equals 15. Basic math with Hollow, also known as Hearthstone. So we're 2-0 and we've made the deck. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Tried to talk about the graphics tablet, I really did, but Hearthstone turns out requires you to pay attention to it. So yeah, maybe I'll talk about that a bit more. Maybe I'll show some of the artwork in the next episode as well that I've got so far, although it's really awful, guys. It's really bad, so don't expect much. And also, Hearthstone's been released on iPad, so yeah, stuff to talk about. So thank you for joining me. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. If you have suggestions and feedback and plays I could have made, go ahead and comment it. Try to keep it civil. I understand I'm going to be bad since I've got back to the game, but try to pull the punches if you can. I mean, I can take it, but try not to be a dick. Yeah, so also, like, you know, with my choices on the deck, go ahead and comment, say why, if I picked a knife juggler, for example, and the other choices I had, why the other choices would have been better if you think so. Just kind of give your explanation and be civil. We're here to learn, guys. I want to make this series to get better at the game, and if your feedback helps me get better at the game, then I'm all for it. Again, please leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. I shall see you guys next time, and have a great day.